Hello, this is Mighty Owl.
Will is having a tough day. First, he was having so much fun building a mighty tower until his cat came in and knocked it down. Oh no! So, Will had to rebuild the tower. That means he had to build it again. Then, Will started writing a letter to his grandma. But he accidentally spilled some juice on the paper. Now, he needs to rewrite the letter. Rebuild, rewrite. If rebuild means to build again, what do you think the word rewrite means? It means to write again. When we add re or re to the beginning of a word, it means again. Can you think of something that we can refill? Will can refill his cup of juice. That's right. Let's see how Mia's day is going. Oh, wow, it's her birthday today, so I bet it's going very well. Mia is unwrapping presents with her friends. Whoa, so many goodies. Mia surely is lucky. She was happy when she saw her new toy robot. Then, Mia became very unhappy when she broke it by accident. That was unlucky. If unwrapped means not wrapped, what do you think unhappy means? Right, it means not happy. When we use un or un at the beginning of a word, it means not. Can you think of something we can untie? We can untie our shoes. We can change the meaning of words when we add things to the beginning of them, like the re in rebuild and un in unhappy. Another one is pre. Before Eric went to school, he went to preschool. P-R-E or pre means before. Preschool is where you go before you start elementary school. Re, un, and pre are all called prefixes because they are things we fix before a word. The word heat means to make something hot. What is something that we should preheat before we bake a cake? We should preheat the oven. If we don't preheat the oven, it won't be hot enough to bake the cake when we put it in. And we need that oven to be hot. We can also put letters at the end of words to change their meaning, which are called suffixes. For example, this is one book, and these are many books. What letter did we put at the end of the word? We put the letter S. This S means that there is more than one. How do we say more than one turtle? Right, turtles. We add an S to the end of the word turtles to change the word. The S we added made it go from one turtle to lots of turtles. Another thing we can add to the end of words is F-U-L, or full. Full means full of something. Mia was so thankful when she got a new bike for her birthday. That means she was full of thanks. Later, she fell off her bike and it made her feel full of pain. How can we say full of pain? Painful! Falling down was painful. Luckily, Latifa was there to help, and she brought Mia some ice. What a nice friend. Giving her the ice was so helpful. And finally, we can add L-E-S-S, or less, to the end of a word to mean doesn't have. Mia and Latifa were eating tasteless oatmeal for breakfast. Tasteless means it doesn't have any taste. So, they added cinnamon and apples to make it tasty. Then, they went to the pet store. They saw a cat that doesn't have hair. What? It was a hairless cat. Tasteless and hairless both end with less. Now let's decide if we need to add less or full to make a new word. Eric's dog loves to play all the time. Is it playful or play less? It's very playful. You're right. Eric wasn't looking where he was going and bumped into a door. Ouch! Was he careful or careless? He was careless, but I think he'll start to be more careful from now on. Today we learned how to play with words by adding things to the beginning or end of them. This changes the meaning of the word. We can add prefixes like re, un, and pre to the beginning of words, like rebuild, unhappy, and preschool. We can add full and less to the ends of words, like playful and hairless. Do you know any other words with these mighty sounds? You can rewatch this video if you think it's useful. See you next time. Stay mighty, scholars.